Good morning to everyone.
Good morning, Father.
Our bishop has communicated already with a number of people by mail regarding some of the important activities in our diocese that touch all of us in all of the parishes, and to ask your support. It's the bishop's annual appeal, and I hope you'll give your attention to the literature that you receive at home. But I also ask you to please give your attention to a young man who's here, who's very much involved. He'll tell you about how he is. And it's one of the very important services that are funded by the bishop's annual appeal. His name is Justin. He'll introduce himself and tell you briefly about his work.
Thank you, Monsignor. Hi, good morning. My name is Justin Gaeta, and I am the Director of Vocational Activities and Promotions for the diocese. The role of the Vocations Office is to help men and women find their true vocational calling from the Lord. Whether it be priesthood, religious life, holy matrimony, our office supports people in discovering their vocation. We achieve this by coordinating diocesan-wide vocational programming from elementary school all the way through college and beyond, as well as host several discernment retreats throughout the year. Specifically, it is through the Vocations Office that men apply to become seminarians for our diocese, and we support them until they are ordained. I'm happy to say that priestly vocations are on the rise. We currently have 9 seminarians at 4 different seminaries. Our next scheduled ordination is in the spring of 2016, a young man by the name of Andrew Frimmel from Spartanburg, South Carolina. This year we have 11 men applying to be seminarians for our diocese, which is up from 8 last year, a 37.5% increase. Since 2012, the Diocese of Charleston has seen an average annual growth rate of 56% in the number of applicants. So it's great numbers. Nationally, 595 men were ordained to the priesthood in 2015, which is up from 477 in 2014. The Vocations Office also supports young women who are discerning religious life. We assist them in attending discernment retreats across the United States. Last year we saw 2 young women from the Diocese of Charleston join 2 different religious orders, the Nashville Dominicans and the Sisters of Life in the Bronx, both wonderful religious communities. The Vocations Office relies entirely on the Bishop's Annual Appeal to support its activities. The funding from the Bishop's Annual Appeal goes directly to cover the tuition costs of our seminarians, which is about $26,000 a year per seminarian, as well as enable our office to continue calling young people to discern their vocation, especially priestly and religious vocations. My experience with the Vocations Office began when I was 23 years old. I had just returned from doing 6 months of volunteer work in India for the Catholic Church and felt that maybe God was calling me to be a Catholic priest. I contacted the Vocations Office. Father Kirby was the vicar at the time, and he gave me the tools to discern. I began living in the Drexel House, which is a Catholic residence for men, attended discernment retreats and monthly vocational meetings. This eventually led me to apply to the seminarian program for the diocese. After some further discerning and encouragement from the Vocations Office, I was able to hear my true calling from the Lord, holy matrimony. I'm proud to say that in July of this year, at least one person will be calling me Father. The Vocations Office had such a large impact on my life that 3 years ago I joined the team. Now, as director of the office, I work closely with Father Mark Good in helping other young people find their true calling from the Lord. Again, all this is possible through your support of the Bishop's Annual Appeal. It is through your generosity that we are able to help young men and women become the future priests, religious sisters, and loving mothers and fathers of our church. Please continue to support the Vocations Office through the Bishop's Annual Appeal. Thank you very much for your time today. God bless.